Welcome back to another weekly grocery haul. As always, we'll start with the produce. I got some spring onions, mostly to use as a topping for like a stir fry and things like that. I got some onions because I always need onions. Some peppers for some hummus with crudités, for a stir fry, for some quesadillas, etc. Chilies for pretty much the same things. Quesadillas. Um, Stir fry, etc. I have a whole bunch because I don't see jalapenos very often here, and not only could I actually buy some, they were also on sale, so I picked up a bunch, just some red and green. That's more than I need this week, but they should last until next week easily. Some cucumbers also for the hummus with crudités, but also I'm gonna make some pickles, so that will go with some chicken sandwiches and some fish sandwiches. I got some apples for my snacks for the week, and then some green beans for 2 meals this week, and some carrots. The carrots are gonna go in the stir fry, but also the hummus with the crudités, etc. So all the produce this week came to 13 euros and 48 cents. Then we have some meat and dairy, some ham for some sandwiches, some cheddar cheese. Probably gonna use that for the quesadillas, though I could use some gouda that I still have, or gouda as the Americans say. I have some creme fraiche for some wraps, some imitation chicken for a stir fry on Monday, and some Catalan sausages. I'll use one for some quesadillas and one portion, so that's 3 little sausage links for the quesadillas, and I'll use one portion to go with another meal this week. So meat and dairy this week came to 13 euros and 29 cents. And then we have everything else. I got some rolls for my lunch tomorrow, among other things. My 1 bag of chips for the week, just some cheese puffs. Then I picked up some kombu. It was on clearance. I don't see it very often here, and I don't know when I'm going to use it yet, but when I see it, I'll pick it up because I want to use that for some stocks, etc. So I could have used that the other day when I had some homemade ramen stock, but yeah, just picked that up to have on hand. Then I have some curry powder because I was out. Some spicy hummus for my hummus with crudités on Meatless Monday. Some fish for some fish sandwiches on Friday. I got a whole bunch of tea because I'm just about out. So I have some regular black tea and some black tea with dried fruit in it. That's my favorite. A bunch of different flavors just to spice things up a bit. I drink a lot of tea, so I don't want the same tea every single time. So I have all these different fruit flavors. That makes it nice. And then I got some sweet and sour stir fry sauce to go with the vegetarian fake chicken for my stir fry on Monday. And then my 2 bars of chocolate for the week. So all of that came to 21 euro and 1 cent, which makes the grand total for this week 47 euros and 78 cents, or converted into US dollars, that is $55 and 60 cents. Now, if you like this kind of content, I do this every single Saturday, and about once a month I try to do a video where I show you how I get all my groceries by bicycle in the Netherlands. I've been actually trying to do one the past 2 weeks, but today again, I've been having a lot of issues with my wireless mic where the connection with the receiver and the camera just screws up and the audio gets corrupted, so I'll have to try again. I might actually have to bite the bullet and get a different wireless mic that I can just connect wirelessly. I don't need the receiver anymore. But yeah, we'll see that. And yeah, if you want to see what I do with all of this, every Sunday I do a Sunday prep day video where I prep for the week. So I cut all my vegetables and I make things like tomorrow I'll do the pickled cucumbers, and I'll make things like soups, stews, sauces, that kind of stuff in my meatless and on my Sunday prep days. And if you would like to see what I ultimately eat, you can check out my Instagram where I post every single meal, or you can check out the video that I post on here about once a month where I show you everything I eat in a day for a whole week, and I just posted one yesterday from this last week. So if all of that sounds good to you, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching. Until next time, bye for now.